Hello beautiful, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, how are ya? I am lucky to have you here, and if you are returning, hi, hello, how are ya? I am just as lucky to have you here. But enough of me gushing about you, let's get started. So today we will be talking about augmented reality, or AR for short, not to be used with virtual reality or VR, which is a lot more immersive. AR lets you stay in touch with reality. Now, if you've never heard of this, you may be surprised to hear of all the different ways it's being implemented into daily life. If you've ever gone on a college campus tour that was virtual, which are a lot more common nowadays, that was AR. Or if you were using the IKEA app to see what a piece of furniture might look like in your apartment, that's AR. Even more commonly, the filters that we see on Instagram and Snapchat, and for my fellow iPhone users, those emojis, that's all AR. For today's purposes, however, we're going to be looking at in relation to one of my favorite things, makeup. And even better, affordable makeup. So with the increased utilization of AR, a lot of hair and cosmetics brands have began using it to allow their customers to try on products before buying them, to see what it will look like on them. L'Oreal, Chanel, YSL, OPI, Maybelline, Sephora, and so many other companies of brands have now made it possible for customers to see for themselves before purchasing if that foundation is too light, or if that lipstick has the right undertone, or if their hair color makes their eyes pop. At the end of this video, we will wrap up with some thoughts about how we feel after our AR experience and just in general. But first, we need to have it. So today we'll be talking about NYX Cosmetics Aeon Trier tool for their products, specifically their Butter Gloss in the shade Cranberry Pie. And since I have the product here with me, we'll actually get to see how well the AR does at representing the product, as well as the comparison and how it holds up against the real world thing. So NYX Cosmetics doesn't have an app, and after various trials of trying to use my laptop to do it, I couldn't. So here's some footage of me doing it through their website on my phone, and here we go. That's my cat. He's cute. Right. NYX Cosmetics Butter Gloss in the shade Cranberry Pie. Let's try it on. Live camera. Alright, so as I had said before, there is a little bit of a lag, but the lipstick just flew off my face when I talk. However, it's not terrible. The shade's nice. It looks more natural and glossy than I would have expected. And besides the lag and it not being able to keep up with my lips, it definitely does, I think, effectively give me an idea of what it'll look like. Can also try just another one to see. It's a little pink. Peach. Yeah, I think the gloss on some is more effective because the light hits it and does kind of make it look a little more unrealistic, but still, I think this is really effective. Let's go back to our shade real quick. Yeah, I think this is definitely an effective way of letting customers see potentially what they're buying, especially from being situated from their homes. So another option we have just to see is to upload our own photo and have them put it on there. So let's try that real quick. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'd say that looks like a decent representation. Probably a lot more pigmented than it would actually show up in a real photo. But yeah, now let's try on the real thing. Alright, and with that done, let's try this on in person. When you're right here. Smells nice. Soft. Not too sticky. Which obviously things you can't know from VR or AR. My bad. Telling y'all not to get confused and then I'm confusing it myself. Alright. So that's pretty. I really like it. Nice formula, however, compared to the AR, and we'll put the side by side right here. I do think that this one is a little lighter. Like I said, it's probably not going to come out as pigmented. However, compared to a more saturated version on a swatch per se, I definitely do think it gets all of the glossiness and all of the right undertones of the gloss good on the try-on AR. Okie dokie, y'all. So, I personally think it's effective. I think this NYX's AR try-on provides a fairly faithful representation to what I would be buying, and definitely is useful in the grand scheme. Was it perfect? No. Can I make an opinion on some of the other products that I couldn't see comparatively in person, or maybe the different products for hair and eyes? Maybe not, but I think if this one works, it probably is effective across the board at helping to give the customer a better idea of what they're buying. And that being said, there are a lot of positive and negatives for using AR for customers and businesses. AR use for businesses like NYX Cosmetics have actually seen their sales go up 30% because customers have had more confidence in what they're buying. Plus, now more than ever, people are encouraged to buy online, and AR allows them to do that with the same comfortability they may have in the store, getting to actually see what it is in person. This is not to say it's not without faults. For example, no matter what, it's a digitized version. There's no guarantee it's going to be 100% color match. Just like we saw, it was a smidge brighter in the AR than it is naturally. Or, as we also saw today, there may be a lag. It may not be the best quality at some points, or this didn't happen to us, but I have seen in the past where you try and use a photo and it doesn't line up properly. And that can definitely take away from the experience of wanting to see exactly how it may look on you. However, at the end of the day, I definitely think AR is going to continue to grow and break a lot of boundaries for this industry and many others, and I, for one, am very excited to see where it goes, especially on my favorite industry. So that's all I got for this video. If you would like to try on some NYX products for yourself, a link to that can be found in the description below. Also, if you would like to follow me on social media, that information is also listed below. And lastly, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to me, Willow B, and continue being lovely. Bye!